On it.
I can put stuff on there myself?
Yeah, that's what I sent
you. Okay.
And as a matter of fact, this the show right now is on that page.
Oh, it's on that page?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's up? And we are back at it. This episode is brought to you by Barz Moss LLC, the leading brand of sea moss in the Richmond, Virginia area. How y'all feeling out there this blessed Saturday? We are back with another dope show where we're going to highlight the groups, and we just touching the 80s of hip-hop. We haven't even got into the 90s yet, but this show right here, and we're going to start it off right, of course. It's always going to be ladies first with Sequence, you know what I'm saying, Funk You Up, right here on Big Time Radio. I hear two songs.
I was bringing that one out.
Oh. Yeah, I got a surprise last week. I got when I got home, my phone was ringing. It was my stepdad and my mom. And they were like, "Hey," they were like, "We so proud of you." We listen. I said, "Y'all listen to this?" We listened to the whole show. I was like, "Wow." She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I was trying to think of them questions." He said, "But man," he said, "This is what I say." He said, "You remind me of Hoppy Adams." Remember I was telling you about Hoppy Adams at Annapolis? All right, when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, you said when you said
I used to imitate him. Like I used to plug my mic into my mom's stereo and be acting like him. And she was like, "You remind me of Happy Adams." She started laughing. Okay, I got a question from this song right here. So, what member of this song was the A&R for Sugar Hill Records? Oh, bet you nobody get that. Let's see. Yeah, well, what member? And not only was she she was the youngest. Oh shit! Let me silence that. Yeah, she was the youngest A&R in the game at that time.
I got the wrong group. That's what I'm thinking about.
Well, can't believe I didn't put no Houdini on here.
What you want?
5 minutes of funk? No. Friends.
You said Friends?
Yeah. You got 5 minutes of funk?
Yeah, I can get Friends though. I need to get it anyway, but I don't have it on here.
I see Houdini. It's a master mix though.
Yeah. You want the silver one? That one your cord will come through it.
The what one?
The silver one.
Oh.
Oh no, your cord should come through it the other way too. No, my bad. I was thinking your cord will work through with it.
They were from North Carolina, I think, or South
Yeah,
Carolina.
I just read that.
I can hear it now, though. When she's rapping, I can hear her southern accent. No. I don't mean to boast. Haha. That's crazy because all them little cadence, little sayings and stuff came from Keith Cowboy and my man, I think Starsky Love Bug. But yes, y'all, 1, 2, and all that kind of stuff. I would, man, just to be a fly on the wall on one of those jams.
Right.
And it's crazy because when I talk to people like my wife, who grew up in the South Bronx and who was there, but it was like no big deal to her.
Because they were so used to it.
Yeah. Who was that? What you remember that year this song came out with Angie Stone? My brothers, strong brothers. You can go right into the next song. It's probably gonna go right into it, ain't it?
Yeah, it's going to Soul Sisters.
Okay, yeah,
that sequence.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was Angie Stone when I first heard this group.
Yeah.
That's amazing. 'Cause you don't think about Angie Stone as a rapper.
No, that's why I'm good. I just got a question from this too. So the next question is, what member of Sequence had a hit song hit R&B song had a hit R&B song. In what year? And what year is it?
I'll tell you now.
I think it's called Strong Brother or My Brother.
Two
2001. 2001. Released. Okay, artist, let's see. It was in the movie Eden. It says movie Eden.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Unless it was in a movie. Yeah, it was in a movie.
Okay. In the movie Eden.
Saw the movie soundtrack. But it probably was on her album too. So you're not talking on this?
No, I go right into it.
Alright.
Movie Eden. And that was, what was the name of the song? Strong Brother? Shit.
I got it. Yeah. Just brother.
Alright. Alright, cool. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm fucking up.
What's wrong?
Cause I didn't send. I was supposed to send a certain person the link and I didn't. I gotta send it to her.
Keep in mind the live's on, so when you talk about the questions, you might be telling people to answer.
Oh shit.
Sister. Hey, sister.
I used to love this song.
Yeah, I remember when this came out, the video.
Yep. Oh no, I ain't got my live on yet.
I'm talking about this one.
Oh yeah.
See? Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. They probably ain't pay me no mind.
Nah, and not only that, I don't think I had the speakers on, the mic on earlier.
Oh, alright. Cool. Let's see, I need one more good one. What you got, G Money? What you got? One more good one.
You want to do another finesse sequence? You got another one on here.
Yeah.
I never heard of this song.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll Be There.
I'll Be There, yeah.
Or Bass Game. Which one?
Bass Game. Spitting facts, popping tic tacs.
You remember the telephone number?
Yeah.
It's not as big up there as it used to be.
804-215-1555.
There you go.
Actually, you know what? I said I was going to go live on Instagram this time, not Facebook.
Oh, I do remember this one.
Yeah, this is about the that's why I say, man, people don't understand the way hip hop was in regards to always having some kind of solution to problems in society. That's like, you know how many songs back then they was making like about the use of drugs.
Right.
You know.
But when you said last week, it made sense. I mean, many occasions, hip hop stopped violence. Like hip hop, that whole East West, the whole West Coast. I mean, hip hop stopped gang violence for they did a truce for it was a short while. But but even then, ever since then, it hasn't been the same.
But I mean, in New York alone, like New York had its own, just like other cities had their own set of gangs back then, right? And they said that when they started hip hop, like they stopped fighting and started dancing and started rapping and battling, so eventually it became like something else to do besides gang bang. Actually, it brought everybody together.
Yeah.
So like it got to the point where like Zulu Nation had their own security, so when somebody was getting ready to do something, they would stop it. They police their own. You know what I'm saying? That's how dope it was. People back then, they had to create their own sound system.
Right.
Of course, the blackout. What year was that big blackout? It kind of helped things. Because I know for a fact, people probably got like, oh, it's a blackout? Oh, yeah. After that, it was like people was popping up with turntables and speakers and everything. Crazy thing is, to show you how ingenuous they was, like Grandmaster Flash, because they didn't have money and stuff, he actually invented the mixer.
Wait a minute.
He invented the mixer. The transmission of the sound, to be able to cut and scratch like that.
Uh-huh.
I don't even think he ever got his patent paid for that, because they stole it from him.
Wow.
Yeah, because Grandmaster Flash and them used to build their own microphones and stuff. Like take the speaker out of a headphone, and yeah.
I didn't know that.
Them dudes was geniuses, man. That's why I tell people, man, like you can't tell me, man, like some way, somehow hip hop is divinely sent, because like it was something from nothing, bro. They was just basically like something from nothing. Woo. And I could be, let me see, and I would probably almost want to say these ladies probably was an influence on Salt and Pepper, because I want to say.
They sound like them.
Huh?
Salt and Pepper sound like them.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they were out way, I think, a few years before Salt and Pepper anyway. And they got collabs with like, it's in the red a little bit. It was now. Oh yeah, it still is.
Well, no, that's that good. I'm trying to get this glare off you so you can see a little more. But I think that's because I'm gonna have to make some changes with this too. You ready? Make sure you introduce. We didn't introduce these, so make sure you mention Finesse Quest.
Yeah. Yeah, Finesse and Sinquist, another dope one. You know what I'm saying? That was Bass Game. You know what I mean? One of the dopest groups back in the 80s, man. Probably want to say they was an influence on Salt and Pepper. They sound so much alike. We're going to get into this, of course, one of the most influential groups in the 80s. Y'all all know one of the hottest songs, and I think it was nominated for like best hip hop song. You know what I'm saying? I think when they did the 50th award anniversary, 50-year anniversary or whatever, The Message. But this song here was this song taught people a lot about society, man. I mean, like, I could go on and on about it. This is The Message, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
First rap song I remember hearing.
With this one?
This is the first rap song I remember hearing. Before I even knew what rap music was, I just knew this was different.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, in the way it affected me was, it was deep because I'm a kid, right? And I'm listening to it, but listening to what he's saying, man, it got me like reflecting. Like, now it put like this. Listening to these songs, it made me more aware of my surroundings and put me in tune with what was really going on around me, as opposed to, like, most people were just followers. It just was just like,
you were influenced. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It made me more socially conscious, put like that. I'm like, damn, it's really fucked up out here. Like, like when you start to think about it. And I remember the first time I experienced that in real life when I went to New York to visit my aunt, and I was like, yo, what is that smell?
With a friend of mine, and this is like, I had to be in my mid-20s, and it was still bad.
Right.
A friend of mine, he lived in Marcy. I went in the Marcy's project, and
I was helping him move. Marcy project, bro?
Yeah, I was helping him move. So he was bringing moved back to New York. So he was bringing some of his stuff, and he lived on like the 3rd floor. And I'm like, and the elevator was broke. I'm like, I'm not walking up these stairs with this damn furniture, man.
Right. Yeah, that's how it be though, man. And that's exactly how it be. Like, dudes, you be saying, man, how the hell y'all? I seen them people move pianos up them damn steps. Like, what the hell? Hey, look, I've seen them. You be like, man, like the stuff that they rigged to get it up the steps.
Right.
Like, dude, you should be like somewhere. Like, you should be getting paid. This should be a patent. Like, this ain't already patent. You need to get it patent, because some of the stuff them dudes would come up with was amazing. What was the co-wrote this Duke? What's his name? Booty? What they call him? Was it Duke? I think it was. Yep, Duke Booty. It was written, I think, in 1980.
It was recorded in 82. Released, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And Duke Booty, he passed away. Yeah, he passed away. Yep.
That was the #1 track of the year, 1982.
Yeah. Yep. Rolling Stone ranked number 51. Yep. Track of the year in 82, yeah.
You know what? I think I got this mixed up with Rabble's Delight. I think Rabble's Delight was the first one I heard.
Oh, good.
It's to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my hands.
I'm like a drummer's baton, so it makes me wonder how I keep them going under. talk before we go into this next song, Super Rapid.
Alright.
Cause like, oh shoot, the mic was on.
No, not the main mic.
Oh. So the live, you saying the live feed is like on the YouTube or what? Or the
live feed is on YouTube, and right now it's on the Barz Block Facebook page.
Okay.
And then I think I shared it on my page and stuff like that.
All right. Well, let me share that then. Hold on. Your pretty boy, Floyd. What you done did. Yeah, they had you thinking about shit when you heard this song.
Yeah. I didn't know what the whole cocaine thing until I heard White Lines.
What, man? Yep.
And even then, I didn't know what he was talking about until somebody told me they were talking about cocaine.
Yeah. I kind of knew it was cocaine, but I didn't know how bad it was, man, with, you know, with so many artists, bro. Because when that shit came out with Richard Pryor and shit, and then, of course, my man Slick Rick.
What that was Slick?
He said he had a cocaine habit of like $1,500 a day.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Which is amazing when you think about how much jewelry you used to wear. Still do.
Yep.
And he never said none of that. You said you want to talk, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey yo, this next song, like when we talk about, you know, fast rapping, you know what I'm saying, that roll of the tongue style, like they was doing this like in, I think this was like in 1981 or 82, I want to say. But this is super rapping, Treacherous 3.
You sure that this is Grandmaster is this Treacherous 3? Why'd you got the wrong people on here?
Nah.
No, it's Flash.
Oh.
Because he just said Flash was on the beat. Is it the wrong song?
Let me see. No, that's the right one.
Okay.
But that's not the song I was talking about, though.
Alright.
That ain't fast rapping.
No. My bad.
That's
this, Treacherous 3. Alright, I can do that next.
Alright. What's the name of that song right there?
This is Super Rapping.
Super Rapping. Yeah, this is Super Rap. I was right. I said Super Rapping, but the other one.
You said Super Rapping, but you said Treacherous 3.
Oh, all right. The next one is Treacherous, Fast Rapping. That was Spoonie G, Kumo D, and I want to say
they did B Street.
LA Sunshine. Oh no, Special K. Might have been Special K.
Like I was a Kumo D fan before I realized he was in this. Matter of fact, till I realized he was in the Christmas rap on B Street. I didn't know that was Kumo D until I after the fact.
Oh, you didn't know that was him?
I didn't know that was Kumo D. Yeah.
Yep.
Like this was when I realized it was Kumo D. This was after like Wild Wild West, after all Kumo D hits. I didn't realize. I looked back.
See, I always knew him as Mo D. You know, of this group. Like I was gonna, you know, a fan of the group Treacherous 3, and then when I seen him in B Street, and then after that he went solo. I was like, oh snap, because he was the only one. Well, Spoonie, he got some hits too.
Spoonie G?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did.
Cheaper, y'all. Yes, y'all. Well, I was cruising down the block in my SL. Remember that joint?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell people like this was like all this want to do is make you party and have a good time,
right.
man.
They didn't want you to do nothing else.
They didn't want to do nothing else, man. You wasn't thinking about doing nothing to nobody, man, hurting no damn nobody. You was thinking about having fun, man. Thinking about the chick you might see at the party that you liked in school or something. You know, it was stuff like that, man. You ain't thinking about no crazy stuff.
You gave Kevin the address right, because he was supposed to come in for another show.
Today?
No, earlier. We just couldn't. He was supposed to come in for our show for lunchtime. He could never make it during the morning because he worked.
Yeah, I gave him the address. I told him it was 2911 Turner Road on the corner of Walmsley. So he said he'll be here at 12:45. Yo, that's the first MC right there.
Who's this?
Keith Cowboy. That's the first member of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, and he's the first MC ever. He's the first person to ever pick the mic up and start saying words, rhyme, rhythm, and cadence. This is his sister will be on the show next week, December 2nd. No, Janice. Janice Wiggins. Yep. Like we wouldn't even be saying the word hip hop if it wasn't for him. Yep.
Did you pass or something?
Huh?
Did you pass?
Yeah. Yeah, he passed. Oh yeah. See, that's what I like about that era too. They had the drums and the real drums, like, cause everybody. I remember growing up, shit. We had bongos in the house. We always had like some kind of African drums in the house. And I don't know.
It was percussionists. That's our people. Our people are percussionists.
Yeah, we always had those in the crib, man. I was like, yo, like who plays the drums and shit? I was playing them. And people would be like, yo, how you get good at playing the drums? I'm like, yo, like. And then it's crazy when you do stuff like, cause I be telling people, like they be pissing me off. Like when I be telling them, like, yeah, man, I did my Ancestry.com. Man, you can't believe that stuff. I'm like, well, everything I found out on there, it's the damn truth. So, like it told me who my father's father was.
How could you not believe that?
Yeah, like, you know, and then it told me I wouldn't need, like, you know, like everybody was kind of like on the thing. Oh, Slavis is from here. I'm not from here. I actually found out I'm from real Burkina Faso, Africa. That's where my ancestors from. So you be wondering why some of the stuff you be doing in your life, or you be inclined to do. You know what I'm saying? You be wondering.
It's part of it. It's embedded.
It's in your blood. Yeah. I get this camera right so when my man get here.
Huh?
I'm getting my camera right so I can have both of us in the camera. He said he on his way in like 12 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, he just hit me. Gonna do.
One thing I will say was songs back in the day were long as shit.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. The songs back then were like 5 minutes.
This one's 12.
Oh no, you can cut it if you want, bro. That's good, Lord. Cause I know on the radio now they cutting songs like at 12 something minutes. I mean, damn, 12 minutes. 3 minutes. I said 12 minutes.
You talking after this one, right? Or you going straight to fast rap? You might want to go straight to it since you want to say that this one stretches through. Or you might want to talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk. Cowboys, something, boy. I got 4 questions. I need one more. No, I got 3 questions. I need one more.
You can smile it too, because only God knows that you go too.
Oh snap! So you see, so you hear that, right?
Yeah.
So you see what I be telling people that it's people been doing that for years. They'll spit raps, they'll write something for something else, and then later on you'll hear it in another song.
What do you think about?
But this is the message right here.
Yeah. What do you think about Rod Wave? You know, well, him. Everybody mad at him for using other people's lyrics, like word for word, other people's. Like he spit one of his tracks. He did like a whole Jay-Z verse.
I mean, that defeats the whole purpose to me. I mean, you got to disown us to this right here. I don't have no respect for you. I'm sorry. I mean, some people don't write, but that's not writing. Even people that don't write, that's still, I give them credit for that because they still do this here.
Right.
And that's a whole nother level of skill with MC and that you see what I'm saying, as it evolved. Because before everybody did this. Now dudes, I've seen it. I've seen it. You gonna cut it?
I'm gonna bring you in. You can talk over the last part.
All right. Yeah. And I got it mixed up. This song here is fast rap. That was super rapping by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. But this one here is fast rapping. This is probably one of the first times that style emerged in hip hop with that fast style. You know what I'm saying? Treacherous 3. See what I'm saying?
I don't think I heard this before.
See that style that? Do it! I used to let them. We need to cut that up. Do it!
Do you DJ too? Or you just
Man, I used to mess with the turntables a little bit. when I was like, my man used to bring, like, had leave his turntables. I had learned, shoot, I had got so good at one point, I could transform scratch. Now, I wasn't really into like the blending and stuff. I could blend if I wanted to or mix, but I was more into just cutting up stuff and spinning stuff back to back, just tricking on the turntables, you know what I mean? But yeah, I used to, shit.
I want to teach myself. I got like a couple DJs ago to help me, but I want to get me a DJ controller.
Yeah.
And just try to learn, you know, how to.
Yeah, my man, that's what he told me. He's like, you know, if you can learn how to DJ on a pair of Seratos, you can rock a party. Like, you know, you can. But it was just like any one of the other elements of. That's why I tell people what made hip hop so dope. And we're gonna discuss that too on the joint with my man. Like, we purposely sought out to do one of the other elements. We found out it was just like school. Like, you found your niche, but everybody can, like, I've talked to most people. They'll tell you they started out as a b-boy, breakdancing. For me, I was a beatboxer. I was a dude that, you know, was in the corner beatboxing for the rapper. You know, and like, if a dude was gonna battle somebody, they'd come get me. I'd be minding my business. Hey, yo, man, come beatbox for me. I'm ready to battle this dude. I'm like, huh? Then it went from that to me and this DJ named Ronnie Milligan. He should just cut to my beats, and I'd be and we record it, and then we go to the games and just walk around me beatboxing. I would try to do every beatboxing style I could.
So I think I might ask you this before. How would you rank the beatboxers? Like, well, no, I think I did ask you that because you told me you put Buff.
Buff Nice.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Buff Nice is that's that dude, bro. Yeah. Cause Buff Nice had a whole album, albums, whole songs where he was just beatboxing. You know what I'm saying? And
I just think it's evolved to something different now. When he did it, it was more of a, you know, like more of a bass snare type beatbox. Now they got it and they can do it and make it sound like you literally listening to, you know, like a drum set or listening to like scratches and stuff like that.
Yeah. But then, you know, you had Dougie Fresh, who just took it to a whole nother level. He put a whole nother wave of sound effects in the mix. You know what I'm saying, with the clicks and the little tools, you know what I'm saying, and
Biz.
Then you had Biz, yeah. I mean, so it was a main staple, man. Because I mean, like Biz, where he went to the show and did the whole show with Roxanne Shante, because Marley didn't show up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he didn't show up, so Biz was like, all right, I got you. Biz did the whole concert.
I don't think people give Biz enough credit. I mean, he was a DJ, he was a beatboxer, and then he turned around and MC.
Nah, Biz, man, he's that dude, man. We wouldn't have had Big Daddy Kane, a lot of people. Biz, you know what I'm saying? So, Biz is that dude, man. Like, in the hip hop world, hip hop heads, they know that Biz, you know, you could never, like, you can't, that's synonymous with hip hop, that name now, like, you know what I mean? And that's not even. I'm speaking, and his name is known, like, you got Germany, France. They love that dude. Juice Crew, and they was touring London. I remember when they was touring London back in the day. You know, in the '80s. So I know he got a big following in London. You know. And DC, he was DJing in DC, I think, on a radio station. So, go off. Now, I can't remember which two brothers it was. It has escaped my memory. one of the members of Houdini was brothers with one of the members of UTFO.
It was Dr. Ice, wasn't it?
Dr. Ice and Jalil.
Jalil,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah. Papa TikTok.
You want to talk before this?
Yeah.
UTFO, is that good with the next one?
Roxanne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got a minute.
The Untouchable Force Organization. That was so dope when I heard that. I remember when I seen them perform in Salisbury, Maryland. I know y'all probably hear me on the live eating these Tic Tacs. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I'm popping these Tic Tacs today.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this next song, I gotta introduce it. I gotta talk about this one before we get into it because the Untouchable Force Organization, based out of Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? The educated rapper Dr. Ice. You know what I'm saying? Mixed Master Ice and the Kango Kid, rest in peace. They sparked one of the biggest wars in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? With this song. And y'all should know what it is without any further ado. Roxanne.
I know what it was. The other one I was worried about checking with you is you put dual personality.
Split personality.
Split personality. Okay, I'll make sure I get that right. This is dedicated for I know ain't nobody.
That song. When I listened to that song, Split Personality, bro, that's when I realized how lyric, how gifted they were because they were all rhyming in third person.
Right.
I was like, yo, this is crazy because I'm listening as Kango spit his verse and he's like, I'm like, yo. And Dr. Ice, his verse.
He the only one left.
Yep. Nah, well, him and the DJ.
Oh yeah,
Mixed
DJ,
Master Ice. Because educated and yeah, man.
But we getting to that age now. We gonna start losing. You know what I mean?
I know, man.
You think about it, man. We're at that time, you know, that we're gonna start losing some of these greats.
Yeah.
You know, just because natural causes. You know.
Yep.
I mean, like I was looking at Curtis Blow the other day. You don't think about how old Curtis Blow is.
Man, Curtis Blow, yeah, I know.
With a high IQ, and she takes to my rap because my rap's the best.
I'm gonna see. Damn, I can't leave, man. I gotta see if he outside.
Did he say he outside?
No, I was gonna check, but so let me see. Let me text him.
Does it Harry a father's fairy? What's in February? Some say it's not. Some say it's February. Give me this there. Let's see, there's a fat on the back. You thought you were stupid. Yo, rap was plain stupid. Y'all girls want to be involved with bookworms. What's this? Debonair duck. And if your name is Roxanne. But yeah, if you think about this song right here, started a bunch of careers. You know, just because Roxanne.
That's what I'm saying. It sparked like one of the largest. You know, like I mean, you know, there's people that ate off this song, and they have to give like this like Roxanne Shante. She was like, you know, I think they got to the point where she was like, if it wasn't even for y'all, I wouldn't even be. You know, if you had, I mean, this thing, how if they had never made the song Roxanne, and it inspired her to respond, which is phenomenal because she just did that off the fly.
Yeah.
You know, like Molly's like, hey, Shawnee, come up here for a minute. I just made this new beat. I want you to check. Listen to this song, and then answer. She listened to the song. She just, why'd you have to make, like, yo, like.
We should have played that next.
Huh?
We should have played that next.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that.
Shit, I don't even think I have it. How do I not have it?
Roxanne's Revenge. Street version, Roxanne's Revenge. There it is. Roxanne Shante. 1984. Yeah, that's gotta be it. It was in 84. Yo, his cuts was crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Just to think about, she just off the dome.
Yeah, just over. That's just from listening to the song, bro. Like,
put some more light behind you so you can get that wall there.
oh, Muhammad.
Yeah, we got. See, when we had those lights on, it's too bright in here. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I turned those off when I did my shoot the other day. That's why it was so dark here.
I was wondering why. I said that to myself, but I was like, wondering why it was so dark here.
I never turned those back on after I shoot.
Oh. You gotta turn them on over there?
Yeah, I get up doing the minute.
You see how looseness. You see how fluid her flow was. She said Mia, rocking with everybody know it was Mia. She just was going with it. No, that's off the top, bro. This is all off. She just was just saying the shit in the moment. This blows my mind, bro. I'm sorry. I'll be every time I hear this, I'll be blown. She took his flow and put her own rhyme to it. That was his flow.
You want to talk about this?
Nah.
Okay. I completely forgot. So inside of me, trying to control my body.
Come on in.
I'm just being nosy.
Come on in.
I work upstairs. Sorry.
How you doing?
This is nice.
Okay.
I need to do some stuff on my real estate.
What's up?
How you
got
doing?
cards?
Have a seat, bro.
How you doing? It's a radio network.
It's a radio
station.
network.
Yeah.
I can advertise my real estate and
Yeah.
insurance company with you?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Let me. I don't have my card on me.
Oh, lovely.
Just come back down here.
I'm gonna come back. I see you outside.
Yeah. Yeah. I also have a photo studio. I'm a photographer.
Yeah, because I do all that in my life.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Finally
I'm
got
glad
to
you
see
finally made it, man. Yeah, because I was telling Barz earlier, with us trying to get you in here, when you off, is when we're not on.
So Garnett could get. I want you to talk to him because we could flip it.
Okay.
Since I'm here, I could really open it up for him, and he could take it from there.
Okay.
So it worked out perfect.
All right.
What's up, boy?
What's going on, bro? How you been?
Man, happy to be here.
It's glad to have you, man.
Happy to be here, man. Whew. I'm moving and everything, so I'm doing like a couple of things at one time.
Oh, I'm glad you made time to find us, man.
Oh man, nah, no
Throw
doubt.
the
This my
headphones
man.
on right on the top of the mic.
This is my man right here. That's as far as it goes. Yeah. Try to get gun. Oh, he can't hear me. I'm taking some of these clothes off, man. I like it.
You get warm in the shit.
Yeah, you're warm up in here. I feel it. I can put it right here, cool.
Well, you can put it on the chair if you want. Ain't nobody sitting in there.
Thank you. That's everything I have.
Barz, do me a favor. Look in that, right next to that water tank, there's a red, there's a red thing, and there should be a, right there, right on the thing.
Right.
Yeah, it should be, look inside, it should be a camera or something at the top of it. Yeah, let me hand that camera to me. Thanks. Let's see if this will work.
After this, I'm gonna do the. We gonna stop.
I know you can do one more favor for me, Barz.
What's that?
Hand over there. Go. I can use this for right now. Turn that that light right there. Just twist it towards you.
Right.
Yeah. That's good. I just want to get some light on y'all.
All right.
So that I can figure out why. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Personality. Boom, boom. What version is this? This must be the
Alright. You want to talk or you want to go straight to Mantronics?
I'm gonna talk for a minute.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Y'all know what time of the day it is, right? We got them trivia questions on deck. So call in 804-215-1555. Call in for those trivia questions. We got them on deck as usual. Gotta see what you know on Barz Block. We ain't talking about nothing but all things pertaining to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, call in 215-1555, area code 804, Big Time Radio. Fresh is the word, Mantronics.
Damn, someone called already? I forgot to turn the mic off.
Hey, yo, caller. Caller, you tuned in to Big Time Radio, Barz Block. He hung up.
No, he's still there.
You still there? Hello? You still there? Hello? Hello? I can't hear you, man.
There you go.
Hey, he'll call back. Yo. Can you hear me? All right. Yeah. So who am I listening to? Oh, this is Will. What's up, Big Will? What's up, man? Hello? Can't hear you, man. You gotta get your phone right, bro.
It's not. I don't think it's not that you can't hear him. He's not talking. Every time he says something, you hear him. He just ain't.
Hello?
He ain't saying nothing right now.
Yo. He said he can't hear it. Alright. So yeah, man, so like I'm gonna do the trivia. I always do trivia. Mm-hmm. And then after the trivia we'll get into, I'm gonna introduce you, mm-hmm. Right? And then from there you can basically let everybody know, about Greenhouse Entertainment, you know what I'm saying, what you want to discuss, mm-hmm. And then from there we'll just let it flow. And
man, we could discuss from Queens all the way to the head, man. I have history all up and down. I went to Union.
Right.
I started getting into music from New York.
Right.
Where I started, the people I met here. I mean, we talk about whatever we want to talk about.
All right.
Just rapping, you know what I'm saying? About me, just rapping and whatnot. Then the music scene, when I first came down here from New York, I was just coming out of when hip hop was really starting to blow up.
Right.
When I got to Union, my freshman year, that's when Scott LaRock got killed.
Right.
So you know how much I got to talk about.
Right.
I thought during that time when I was doing hip hop or into the hip hop scene, I thought hip hop rappers and stuff.
Right.
For some reason, I don't know, you call me crazy, I thought they was immortal. I'm like, yo, these are,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because everybody can't do this. Like basketball players, everybody can't dunk.
Yeah.
So you like, this guy must be super. It's like a super human person to dunk like that, to ball like that.
Yeah.
And then you have to find out, you have to build your skills up. But some people are born gifted. They just have to craft what they know. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Jordan, it was always in him, but he needs something to happen to make it come out of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When
Right.
we was watching him in North Carolina or wherever it may be, oh, he cool, he know, he nice. But we was looking at Julius Erving,
Right.
Clyde Drexler, all these people like that who was gliding through the air, Dow Duncanstein.
Right.
Oh, and ain't nobody gonna be like him.
Right.
Then here come Jordan,
Then comes all
take
these
over
other-
the world.
Right. And then the crazy part was, it got shorter. It wasn't even about being tall no more because he had Spud Webb, and Spud Webb was what, 5'5", 5'2", and the dude was jumping out the ceiling.
Him, yeah. And then you got the other dude, little shorty, from DC, who played at Dunbar. Oh man, I'm looking dead at him. He's played with Georgetown.
Allen?
Not Georgetown. The short, same size as.
You talking about the dude that ended up getting his ass kicked by
Well, I'm looking dead at the dude, yo. Muggsy.
you talking about Muggsy?
Muggsy.
Oh.
The Muggsy, you know what
I
I'm
thought
saying?
you was talking about. I can't think of his name.
You think about it in a minute.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pull it up.
This is how we gonna rock
Bother me
today.
if I won't.
Yeah, me too. That's how we gonna rock today, baby. We gonna like this, yo, whatever. You
Nate.
know?
That's what I was thinking.
Nate who?
Nate. God damn it.
He's played for the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was nice too. But when he came out, it was kind of normal to see small guys.
To see
get
small
ill.
guy.
But
Alright,
those
right.
before, nah. That was
Yeah.
nah, I ain't nah.
Yo, back at it. Hey, look, check this out. We're in that time of the episode where we usually have trivia, right? We were having some technical difficulties earlier, but we got those straightened out. Callers call in 215-1555. But as promised today, I have the special guest on the show, Kevin Green from Greenhouse Entertainment. We'll be discussing his career, his experience in hip hop, you know, and among other things we're gonna get into today. But we're gonna have a dope show for you today, like I said. So just stay tuned in. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get into this next song. You know what I'm saying? My mic sound nice, Salt and Pepper.
For example, that song, growing up in New York, we had no go-go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Herbie had his mind.
He said it's
Herbie was
busy,
the
man. He said the line is busy.
Hold on. I restarted. I didn't restart it yet.
All right. Well, Heavy, see, he said Heavy.
No. Salt and Pepper.
Oh.
But Herbie, we never heard go-go in New York, but just like Bustin' Loose.
Yeah.
And we thought, well, that's an ill break.
Yeah.
But in D.C., that was their bread and butter.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah.
Chuck Brown. We didn't know that. And then another thing that tripped me out, you know how long we had to listen to Frankie Beverly before I let go? Think about it. When we was young trying to rap, the break.
Yeah.
Then when you got older, your taste of music got deeper. Now you listen to whole songs. Say, yo, I heard that song when I was trying to rap.
Yeah.
Frankie Beverly, that song before I let go, OGs was rapping on top of the break.
Yep.
But we didn't pay no attention. All we knew was a break.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, because I remember one of the big songs, one of the biggest songs that was used was Steady B before. It's called Use Me,
Mm-hmm.
and he used that in '80. This was like in '85.
Thank you.
'86. He was using that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the OGs, like you said, at the parties and stuff,
They was cutting it up.
They was cutting
you
it
never
up.
heard the beginning. You
Right.
really never heard the beginning of
Nope.
a record. Unless it was something like Sherilyn Encore or something like that. And you heard the whole joint.
Right.
Instead of just catching a certain part. Because certain DJ said, like, I can't think of his name right now. He said, I'm going to play the whole song, then I'm going to catch the break and keep bringing it back.
Right.
Some cats just, ew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until somebody else came, let the whole song rock. Then came the blend cats. Let me blend. Everybody couldn't scratch, not fast scratch.
See, that's what I liked about Flash.
Mhm.
Flash, he was like that. He was theatrical. Flash would play the song, let the song play,
Mhm.
get you grooving to it, and then he'll catch the break, and then all of a sudden you'll hear
a whole different version, like a remix of the same song.
You hear Cowboy come on the mic and just start spitting to the break.
Thank you. And you like, man, you be amazed by it when that makes you draw you closer to the turntables. How you do that? And you see them, hand speed, flicks of the wrist. You know what I'm saying? All that catching your eye because it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But when you get home or get one of your homeboys and watch them practice, they practice that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are gifted with long fingers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But you gotta be tender-handed because that one you have to put the nickel on top of
on top of the needle.
On top of the needle
so
or a bounce.
Yeah.
Until they came up with diamond needles to make you spend more money.
Yep.
And you gotta put no money on it no more because it's heavier needle and stuck in the heavier diamond.
You had to have a turntable. What was it? You had to have a belt drive turntable? Or
some people use direct.
Direct drive.
Some
direct
people
drive.
use the belt.
Yeah.
But when you use the belt, you had to be light-handed because when you turn it back, the belt still run. You got to catch it, like push it a little bit.
Remember they had a little piece of felt between the turntable
right.
and the record. So
that was for the direct turntable.
Yeah.
Because that was more like it would catch it real quick.
Yeah, you slap, grab it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It depends what you do, how nice you are.
Yeah.
But you could do it with the technique, spin it back, catch it right there, then pop, 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 and push it like playing pool.
Yeah.
Some angles you hit hard. Some
right.
angles you
hit soft.
Catch was nice, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They be say, how you make this record go ew, 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 ew? It's different sounds of instruments on that record
right.
that the DJ just has to have an ear for to make it scratch, to make a woo woo. When
right.
you transformers, you need a certain sound to transform. So you might catch a little drum, then you catch a little snare, and do it real quick, and that's called scratching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was deep, man.
Exactly. Yeah, and it was different.
You couldn't do it on any record.
No.
Couldn't do it on all records, yo.
No.
No, sir. No, sir. That's the separation of being nice and a copycat.
Right.
That's why catchers put their little marks on records for certain sound that they needed. You know what I'm saying? Some cats would buy one record for a sound.
Right.
And put it right back in the crate.
Right.
They knew where they had it in the crate when the show started.
They had little pieces of tape.
Word, because my cousin, DJ K Swift, I grew up with this cat, yo, for real. I watched him when he first got turntables. Now he is on the radio in New York. Everybody know him. DJ K Swift.
Who? Doc Kim?
I might have to see him, yo.
Okay.
I go all the way back, to Queens.
That's why he's from Queens. That's why I was saying he's Southside Jamaica.
No.
He got a shoe store. And
what's the name of it?
Soul.
I went to school with him, Andrew Jackson.
Okay.
And how I met him, he used to work at Pet Boys.
Uh-huh.
And we were just talking about New York. He said, I went to Jackson. I said, I went to Jackson. Right. And then he left, went home, got a little shoe store thing and everything like that. I didn't know him because growing up, you didn't go on Southside unless you had to go on Southside.
Right.
Because it had different little chopper parts, you know what I'm saying? Unless you knew somebody over there. Right. The only time I went Southside really, when I went to school at Andrew Jackson.
Let you know we live.
Oh, it's cool. That's what I wanted to. It was at Andrew Jackson, you know what I'm saying?
That's the one that I gave you.
It's crazy, man. And that was a blessing going to Andrew Jackson. It was a rough school. Everything you hear about it was true.
Right.
But I was zones. We was in zones. I wasn't allowed to go to Springfield, August Martin, number one, doing little weird things, and my grades wasn't right.
Right.
So they shipped all the knuckleheads to Jackson.
Oh, so they had all y'all in one.
All in one spot. And see what, I got kicked out of my old school because it was a Catholic school my mother sent me to because she wanted me to learn something better.
Right.
But I took my ways to the Catholic school. And the next year they said, your son is not allowed to come here no more. So my mother said, well, I got somewhere he gonna go. We all Springfield, August Martin, Bound, Bayside, but it was zone schools. So I had to go to Jackson. It was an experience.
Wow.
But it was a beautiful experience, man.
I bet it was.
It was beautiful, man. You know how many stars came out of Jackson, yo?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's not all about, some people say like a dumb school or whatever. Nah, things going on with certain people. We had psychiatrists and stuff help us now with that. But back then, they ain't had that. This cat is bad.
Yeah, you didn't know, childhood traumas. Like, they didn't know what bipolar was back then.
Nah, you crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Right, they just called you crazy.
Crazy or retarded.
The dude that never said nothing. He just sat around, didn't talk much.
And the smartest one.
The smartest one.
But he's smart in another field. This little stuff that's going on now don't interest him. This is too easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So his
mind was somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
You had those kids, but they was gifted, man. And I mean, like we was talking earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
We was discussing how, like, even with Grandmaster Flash, right?
Mm-hmm. Yo, you got 30 seconds unless you want to go to the next song.
No, we gonna stop.
All right.
And we gonna get into the interview. I got my man, you know what I'm saying? Barz Block.
I ain't started yet.
I know.
Oh, man.
But I'm live on Instagram.
Yo,
so.
this is crazy, man. This is a nice show. For real.
Yo, we are here live
Yo.
on Big Time Radio on Barz Block. And today, as promised, I got my special guest on the show, my man Kevin Green. Give him a round of applause. Kevin Green, Greenhouse Entertainment. What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
It's good to have you, man.
Man,
it's a pleasure having you on the show, man.
Yo, I'm so happy to be here, man. I'm blessed to be.
Thank you for coming,
on the
bro.
show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You're a positive brother. We've been kicking it for
that.
a minute, yo. And every time I called you for an event that my daughter was doing, or just whatever, you hit me back, we get down, and we build.
Right.
Now look what we have. Look what you have built, and look what you put me on to.
Right.
This is crazy. It's crazy, beautiful.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's the culture, man.
You're right.
You
You're
know what I'm
right.
saying? One village, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're supposed to do, man. But look, we got you on the show, man, and it's a blessing to have someone with your knowledge and understanding and
I'm still learning, yo.
all of your history, man. Today we want to talk about all of that on this show, man.
Okay, I'm cool.
Your experience at Virginia Union.
You baby, for life.
You know, coming to VA, coming out of no other than Queens, New
Queens.
York.
Queens.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right still.
you coming out of
Married.
Queens. So look,
Right.
let's go right from that right there.
Okay.
You coming from Queens. Let's talk about that, because
Okay.
let's talk about your beginnings. That's your beginnings, right?
Right.
So
I moved from Flushing, and my parents moved. We moved to Queens, Merrick Boulevard,
Okay.
and that when everything just started. My life started.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Started riding skateboard. Used to ride skateboard, stickball, 2-hand touch in the street. When it snowed.
Handball.
No, I wasn't nice in handball. My cousin Kenny was nice in handball.
Okay.
Nah, I was nice in basketball.
See, I'm from Delaware, but I got turned on. That was one of the things when I went to New York.
Everybody played handball.
Everybody
Girls,
played handball.
oh, nice.
Yes.
It was nice.
Yeah, you got showed up, but I ain't gonna lie, I got showed up by some shorties.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy, man. You know I used to slap box people.
Right.
They say, yo, man, he played handball, man. You shouldn't slap box him. What you mean by that? First of all, he quick. Second, his hands are hard.
Right.
He smack you, you getting smacked. That's how you got nice with your hand. You ain't punch nobody. Only time you really physically punch somebody is y'all really in an altercation.
Right.
But slap boxing was like practicing.
Right.
You slap box with your boy until the girls or some dudes come around, you might get slapped too hard. Ooh. That when the hands start coming. Yo, why you hit me like that, yo? And because the eyes starving now, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you meant to do that on purpose.
Thank you. You did it on purpose, man. And then jumps off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was crazy, man. You mentioned that for real.
So like so when you move like hip hop wise, when was your earliest, or what was your earliest musical influences as far as hip hop growing up?
I'm gonna tell you, the first hip hop I used to hear cassette tapes with different people in the boroughs who rap. Had Infinity Machine.
Right.
You had a whole lot of different DJs.
Disco Twins.
Disco Twins. It used to be at the Fantasia.
Okay.
The Fantasia was open, so everybody came through that because that was a growing spot in Queens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody started getting their crews together, Supreme Crew, and Infinity Crew.
I was about to ask you about the Supreme Team.
Oh, Supreme Team was hot, you know what I'm saying? They was dope. So we just heard them and seen people on the avenue wearing sweatshirts.
Right.
With whoever they repped.
Right.
So I couldn't rep nobody because I was too young, but I used to listen to the music.
Right.
And then one day, I was walking to the store up toward Merrick Boulevard, and everybody was running out their house. They said, yo, man, you heard that new song? I said, who? They said, Rapper's Delight, right? When it first came out, I was walking to the store. That song played all day that day.
On the block.
Everybody
You could
block.
just hear it.
Everywhere, because nobody never put it on vinyl.
Right.
Everything was on cassette tapes, or you go to the block parties and see these cats performing before they blew up.
Right.
But when it came on vinyl, everybody lost their mind. It helped some people, but it hindered some people, because a lot of people did bootleg vinyl. Say you did a song,
right?
They would take you, give you $300,
right?
Go right back to the record store, duplicate them like we duplicate CDs. They get all the scratch. So you wonder why my song is way in Connecticut, but Jimmy is giving me Queens money.
And you know it's crazy, the work that they used to put in too, man. Because like you think about a song, you know, will go gold or platinum without all of the technology that
word of mouth.
Yeah.
Word of mouth is strong. It's still strong because people talk about you, don't they?
And they're hand to hand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
they're
talk
hand to
about
hand.
you, man. So you got the internet. It's easy now because before we had to sweat, beg people to listen to our demo. We still get lied to.
We
but
talked about
it's
that
crazy.
too. Promo teams.
You had to have a team, a strong team who meant, but basically, I don't mean cut you off. Basically, had juice on the block who knew everybody.
Yeah.
That's the team that you want to be on. But then, dude will wake up one day. Well, I'm gonna charge Bobby, but I ain't gonna charge my man to do his street team work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That when that shicey stuff started coming about. You know what I'm saying? But shiciness been in the Bible and just everywhere. It's been here forever. People see a little greed, a little come
man,
up,
I mean,
they're gonna get you.
Yeah, that's
That's normal, man.
Yeah, that's always gonna be, man. You're gonna have that element of darkness. Somebody's gonna figure out a way to
Get you.
get you, man.
For real.
So like, as far as like the music part, like, what made you want to get into like music? What was your first like experience in the hip hop? Like when you was young, like did you partake in any of the elements at the time, or was you just like a fan of the music? as a
No,
whole?
man. You know, in Queens, you either had to do what you had to do to make money, play
Right.
basketball, or rap,
I got you.
or be nice in football. A lot of cats was nice in baseball, but baseball wasn't our type of game. We had
Right.
I played baseball.
Right.
I loved it, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
grew up.
But
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, because
stick ball.
that's really our thing anyway.
We had nothing else to do.
Right.
You know
no,
what
but
I'm
I'm saying
saying?
as a people.
Yeah.
You know, the Negro League was one of the biggest leagues.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? And they basically sold it. So was it Jackie Robinson or one of them?
It was
who played?
Jackie. It was Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie
So he could play with them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
But it was a lot nicer people than him. But see, the reason why he got on, because he had the mentality to understand, and he took a lot of blows.
Yeah.
Other guys who was in the Negro League, right, you call them the N-word, or they ready to go up in the stands with the bat.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That's that politic thing.
Yeah.
And Jackie had it. He understood. He got it. But he took a lot of blows, though.
So you
opened
played
the door.
baseball and then did you like as far as
Hmm.
basketball and
Baseball, my first love.
Okay.
So my pops was into baseball real hard, so that was my first love. Then I started playing basketball
okay.
at the park up on Baisley. It's called Baisley. I used to play behind the mountain, which is 72. I played in PSAL thing. Played in a lot of different leagues in New York. Big Apple, you know what I'm saying? Then that's another thing, going to Andrew Jackson. We had the craziest team, but everybody couldn't be on the team.
Right.
Because his name was Coach Granby, rest in peace. He had his picks.
Right.
But he had solid picks. You couldn't front because he won every year.
Right.
So he had generation picks, which
So
was fine.
He was interested in coaching the winning team.
Winning.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, man. We had a kid named Boo Harvey. He was a point guard. He came when he got to Jackson. He started as a freshman with big grown men. Men were grown back when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? On varsity and whatnot.
Right.
So he was doing this thing. So everybody had to get on the little street teams.
Right.
Which was fine because we had a lot of legends playing that.
Right.
And I played with that, you know what I'm saying? So I get my game together. You know what I'm saying? Try to get nice. I ran across a lot of nice dudes, yo. But when I
Right.
did get together, that's when I ventured out to Brooklyn, the Bronx. Wherever I went, I wanted to play ball.
Right.
But you cannot jump off the porch and go to these different boroughs or states and try to play ball because you will get embarrassed.
Right.
Bad.
Right.
Bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
So what legends came out like as far as you know anybody musically like from what you said Jackson?
oh, Jackson. We
Yeah.
have Run DMC.
Run DMC. Okay.
50.
50.
Two Canes in a cipher. I think one of them went to Jackson. And there's one more person I can't get. We had some stars, really Run DMC because they opened the door.
Right.
And I went to, when he was in school. He was a senior. I think I was a sophomore or something like that. And he was DJing for Curtis Blow.
Right.
But he kept saying, "Yo, my brother Russell won't let me make a
And
record."
we might have a meet. You know my man. He came out of the Run DMC squad, man. Father Tom from Queens.
Yeah, he went to Jackson too.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah. He's another dope.
Yeah, oh,
MC,
he nice.
Man.
He was nice back then, yo. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He was nice back
He
then.
had a hit. Booming in your Jeep.
I remember that.
Booming in your
I
your
remember
Jeep.
that.
Yeah.
And you know, LL came from Jackson.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
LL on, but Run opened the door and he came back and put people on. You know what I'm saying? But he was telling everybody he's gonna get a deal.
So what year? So okay. So growing up, you was around. I mean, because undoubtedly Queens is, you know, a staple in hip hop, and all those influences. So how did it mold you into getting to where you are? Like when you went to VUU, okay, so
Well,
fast forward.
Okay.
You came to VA, right?
Yes. When I
And
came
you went
there,
to you went to Virginia Union.
Yes. Came there. Talked to my cousin Kenny. I said, yo, man, I'm going to start DJing, man. I was around him practicing in the basement, So I got here, bought my little equipment, did my little thing I was doing. I got burnt one time by this DJ from Richmond. I thought I was nice, yo. He came because I would DJ half the party. He would DJ the second half.
Right.
Then he burned my ass, yo. He had blends. He's scratching. And I said, yo, I can't let this happen again. So I ain't come back. I'm serious, man. I ain't come back out of my joints till about 3-4 months later.
Yeah.
And I was nice.
Yeah.
I did a lot of parties at Union.
You
Did a
went
lot of
digging.
parties. I had to go back. I had to go to New York, get my records. But I used to also get my records from a phono booth.
Okay.
Used to be on Laverno. Used to get them from them. Then Chris Brooks turned me on. You know Chris Brooks?
Not familiar with that.
Oh,
name.
Chris Brooks turned me on to a live music because he had his own radio station. I think 1540 WKIE.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was there with El Bravador. And El Bravador taught me a lot of stuff. Now when I started getting into it, let me try my hand and rap it.
Okay.
So I rapped a little bit. El Bravador produced the track. Made a little noise and stuff like that. But with me, man, I was like all over the place doing other stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You was still trying. Was you still just trying to figure out
What I wanted to do.
where you want to be in this thing
One would be in life.
in life?
For
Okay.
real,
All right.
in
All
life.
right.
You
All
know,
right.
so I was
Yeah.
running around like a headless horseman, man, just wilding out. But
Right.
I settled down though, because Union made me settle down because I wasn't doing what I supposed to be doing down here. And they sent me home though.
Oh wow.
The dean sent me back to New York City.
Wow.
And my mom, she was tough, yo. She said, you want to be grown? You want to be grown up here too. Didn't do nothing for me, like I was a stranger.
Right.
But I was the whole time down in Union just partying.
Yeah.
So when I did get it together and came back and got the grown man thing going on,
Right.
I sat in front of the class, answered questions, and
Yeah.
everything, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going back home. It was real back home. And then when I got home, a lot of people I knew was doing the same thing.
That you did when you left.
Same thing. Like,
And it's been years ago.
years, I was going for a little minute.
And they still doing the same thing, man.
Mhm.
And have not advanced. I know, man.
Not like that. Plus made me feel like I had a chance to advance. And I didn't take the opportunity, because sometimes opportunity don't come around all the time, yo.
So you was talking earlier, right? And so when you came to VA,
hmm
was that your introduction to go-go music?
Yes, it was. The real go-go. Real go-go. I met my best friend, James Wyant, called him Black. He was from heart of D.C.
Right.
He said, man, Cat, let me take you home. 'Cause my aunt, I have family in D.C. But I didn't go to the go-go stuff with them 'cause I was too young.
Right.
So James took me to a live go-go
Right.
in D.C.
Right.
Man, it was dope. Just like hip-hop, because they had their own culture.
Right.
So they had this certain bands, street bands, because Chuck was on the rise. So he
Right.
was above everybody, basically.
Yeah.
But he had all the other ones and whatnot.
Well, he's considered the Godfather. 'Cause
Yeah,
he was
basically
like
him.
one of the first
and
ones
Lil
out
Benny,
there.
I think Lil Benny too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody else was coming up. You know what I'm saying? And it was nice. It was dark. It was cool, but it had different areas in there too. So they jump off in there.
He
too.
had Trouble Funk.
Trouble Funk was coming up though.
Yeah, Trouble Funk, Rare Essence,
It was coming up.
EU Freeze, and all. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like a line. You had the number 5, 6, 7. You knew
Yeah.
which one to go to. And when you went to a certain go-go concert or what they call it, you kind of knew what areas in. South side, southwest, or whatever. So you knew what would be expected.
Right.
That's their go-go. That's their go-go group. Around the way, go-go
Right.
group. So I'm coming from somewhere else. Don't know how it might rock out.
Then some people refer to it as, correct me if I'm wrong. See, I'm a hip hop head, so you know, go-go was a thing that, you know, my man DJ Big Will. Shout out to DJ Big Will. He was the go-go. You know what I'm saying? Connoisseur. I mean, he was both,
Yeah.
but he got in it because he was a DJ.
Mhm.
So the go-go thing for me was it had to be like, if he put me on to him, then I would listen to him. But
Right.
but when you first heard go-go and hip hop,
With salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Yep.
It was a nice blend. It was smooth. Plus it was still commercial.
Was that Herbie, right?
Herbie from Queens. He's from Flushing out there. Herbie a mastermind. You know what I'm saying? Herbie had going on for a while.
Herbie. Speaking of Herbie, was Herbie? Who else? What other artists was he responsible for coming out of
Herbie,
Queens?
Kwame, Kid and Play. There's a couple of I can't think off the top of my head, but he had a lot.
Right.
He had a nice little team, man. His sound was different and stuff like that.
Yeah, he did have a different sound.
Different type
a way
sound.
different sound.
You know, it's way before Puffy and all these.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I don't know if you knew this, G. The whole thing with the first song that they did with Herbie was actually a project for school.
For school, yeah.
What?
I heard that.
Yeah.
They were all working together at like Pennies or something like that.
Sears, Penny, something like that.
Yeah.
Both of them the same kind of, yep. You correct.
I heard that, yeah. I think I saw that on the interview because ironically, Martin Lawrence was working with him too.
Is that song?
Yeah.
That's that whole clique.
The whole clip.
The whole clique, you know what I'm saying? That's how you speak. Right now, if Richmond won't say click up, but everybody go at it one time, we could bust the door down. But the door's getting weak already though. I can say that. And you just have to go at it hard. Your style, stay with your style, stay with what you do, and keep representing Richmond, Virginia.
I mean, we just do what we're doing right now, like, and keep in mind, see, like, that's why I tell people, like, the thing about this culture, it was to uplift each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the whole premises, man. So people gotta remember, man. You gotta Sankofa. You gotta go back and get. You gotta remember people, man.
Exactly.
You gotta go back and get your peoples, man. That put you where you are, that supported you when nobody was really supporting you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And but Richmond is a unique city, man. I love Richmond, man. A lot of people say Richmond, and it is. In its own way, it has its cliques and plans and all that. But for the most part, I love Richmond, man. Richmond been good to me. I love Richmond. I can't say nothing bad about Richmond.
Richmond is good for me.
The artist here is dope. The phenomenal artist that's here. Shout out to your man, Garnett Bolden.
My man Garnett, what's happening, baby? You know what I'm saying? We want to talk about some of that too.
Okay.
How we linked up and all that good stuff. But yeah, man. Richmond.
How did that happen? Yeah.
Well, what happened was at that time, girlfriend of mine, we was downtown going to 2th Street.
Right.
And she heard somebody seen how they had a big stage and he had the side streets and shit.
Right.
So she heard somebody singing down the side street. I said, I was strictly hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
With some hip hop people. So we went down there and she was singing. I said, yo, she said, what you think about him? I said, yeah, he cool, but I'm not really into Neil, so I don't know nothing about it.
Right.
She said, just open your mind, Kevin, you know what I'm saying? And listen to some other stuff.
Right.
So I'm sitting there listening, say, yeah, he cool. So then see Garnett no more. She wanted to buy, he had a bow tie line of clothing line that he opened up.
Right.
And plus his CD. So she said, well, we meet up and I want to get a CD, this and that.
Right.
So I met up, him and me start talking some more. So he said, who you working with now, Kev? I said, not really nobody, man, because I work with different groups. But something happened and it stopped and stuff like that. So once you have momentum and you stop, you kind of lose the to do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I was just swinging, hanging out. So he asked me, well, you think about managing me? I said, well, it's cool. It's cool. I know a couple of people. Let's go for it.
Right.
And we went for it, and this is what we get.
Word.
I didn't know Garnett from Can of Paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
he didn't perform.
Oh man,
SOBs.
Man, look.
I don't see him everywhere.
Yeah, we be going everywhere, you know what I'm saying? He keep pushing me, and I be pushing him, you know what I'm saying? And I call old contacts that I had. I have made a lot of new contacts through Garnett, and we have a company up in New York, Miss Jules.
Right.
We went down, she be helping us out a lot too.
One thing let's get into this real quick. Greenhouse Entertainment. What's right now for Greenhouse Entertainment? What's going on with Greenhouse Entertainment?
Well, Greenhouse is a management company.
Okay.
And Garnett's first artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to form our own management company together. But right now, trying to get him out there.
Right.
Now, through this with Garnett, I have met a lot of people who I help get wherever they're pushing.
Right.
I get their product out there, whatever. One is All Gas, No Brakes, the hat that I have on now.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dwayne Foster, and I be pushing his clothing line.
I started them out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I shouted them out.
You did.
I said all gas, no brakes, under the Skrilla.
That's my man, yo, because his wife hooked me up.
I had shot them. I didn't know if you ever caught that.
Mm-mm.
I said he never caught that.
Mm-mm.
Because I seen that all gas, no brakes.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually a lyric on one of my songs.
Damn, I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna check.
I shot them out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about.
It gotta be all about that, man. Then from there, my daughter, she Slave Fade. She got her own hair products out now and stuff like that. So I help sponsor that. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, he's Dread Generation.
Right.
He got a little clothing line, so I'm helping get his stuff out there. I'm all about helping the family and helping our people.
Right.
If I get an opportunity or a platform to say something like I have today,
Right.
I want to say something positive.
Right.
And somebody would get something out of what I say. Positive and keep moving on. If you're just trying to start your own company or music, whatever you want to do, I don't care. Sell flowers.
Right.
Do it.
That's what I mean. That's what we're supposed to do, man. Because I mean, you know, people where we are and what we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is our life. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? So like, you know, I tell people now, what you doing right now? Where you know, like that's you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't figured out by now at this, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we but like that's our function.
You know.
And you know, that's what we're here to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Impart knowledge to the people. You know what I'm saying? Give people the knowledge and show them the way. Because a lot of these young generation, and that's what we got to do too. We got to bridge the gap. You know, that's very important, man. Bridging the gap between us and because, you know, like KRS once said, we can't survive. One can't survive without the other.
They can't, man.
The elders' knowledge, you know, and lifetime experience. You know what I'm saying? The young man who has all the modern day technical skill, he can help the older man,
Yes,
and the older man can help the younger man.
Well,
get
let me tell you about that. My daughters and them, because they're technology. All these young kids like, boop, 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 boop. I say, yo, can you help me do this? Let me see. And they done. You know what I'm saying? So he's teaching me something, and he had to take the initiative and say, well, how do I go about doing this since you've been down the road? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people shy or their ego too high to ask someone for help. You know what I'm saying? You have to ask somebody for help, see what they have done, and say, yo, man, it's not like you envy them or you too big. Everybody needs help.
Everybody.
You say young help the old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Old help the young. Give your knowledge. When you die, man, you taking all this knowledge. If you have any knowledge, you taking it with you to the grave. You can't share it with nobody.
But knowledge
just share it before you go.
Knowledge is only wisdom when you apply it.
Apply it, yo. Just give it to somebody. You're applying it to them. Now they'll do nothing with it. That's on them.
That's
but
on
somebody gonna come along and say, hey, pull your collar, pull your coat. Yo, man, I wanna how did you do this? Or I wanna work with you and something like that. Now some people be genuine and some people be on some mess. So but you will be able to decipher that. As long as you keep talking to them, see how their work ethics are, you be able to know if they're for real or they're not. The young kids I be talking to, they be calling me, asking me, yo, how do I do this? Or where you at doing with the clothes? I'm gonna buy some clothes, stuff like that. So they are paying attention.
Right.
So I appreciate that, yo. When everybody ready to do their thing in life, they ready. You can't make nobody get.
You gotta give people room to grow, man.
Yeah,
Some
people still growing. I'm still growing.
Right. We all. Yeah, right. I had a friend tell me this one time, man, and it made a lot of sense. And when he first told me, you know, he was like, yeah, man. He was talking about, you know, people and how they are, and I was like, they change, man. He was like, yeah, but that's the point, ain't it? We supposed to evolve. You ain't gonna be the same person you was when you was this age. If you are, something wrong. You know, I mean, you gonna have new friends. You gonna have new this, and you gonna have everything gonna change about you, man. It's gonna keep changing because
till you die.
Till you die. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that's not gonna change, man, is you know, this love for hip hop, this passion that we have. And what would you say to any artist right now, right?
Yeah.
Just trying to, you know, get their music out there and partake in this beautiful culture called hip hop. Well, it don't even have to be hip hop, but just any genre of music. Because you coming from the management standpoint.
Yeah.
So what would you say to an artist?
Find out what you're good at, because you might not be good at rapping or singing, but you're a good writer. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to write songs for somebody. You have good ear.
Well, they might be good at all of them.
Could be.
I know some artists that they can write, sing,
Everything.
everything.
But if you can do everything, still get you a little team.
Okay.
So you will have someone pushing everything you do. You might have one person pushing in this direction, another pushing in that direction. So you have everything in the pot cooking together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what opportunity might come across. You know, for example, if I push your beat,
Right.
and I take it to the label, they love your beat. Oh man, you got some more beats. And I could, since from management point of view, I
Right.
say, hey man, my man wrote that, he did that beat. Oh, he did?
Right.
He sang on the beat too. Let me hear how you sing. Wow. You got your singer and writing deal.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or beat deal. Right there, it's right there. Because you're a package deal now.
Right.
So we can negotiate with you better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We still gonna find people to give you beats because everybody need a different type of sound.
Right. Right.
But you are in the mix of it. You're the meat of it.
Right.
So now we really rock out.
Is your talent and skill is being utilized in, you know,
a whole bunch of ways.
In
A whole bunch of ways, man. You wouldn't believe it, yo, for real. Because Garnett does beats now. Some people listen to the beats. Then he say, why don't you sing a hook for me? This now you don't know which way it might flow with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta be ready. I hope you gotta be some type of package, not just two things. I say be good at three things.
And
Don't
then,
overwhelm yourself.
And then there's the business. I would, you know, like business.
Man, business crazy, yo.
Like you got to know your business, man. Like that's one thing I learned that, you know, because
This paperwork crazy.
being
yo.
a second generation hip hop artist, when I came in and like many of us, we wasn't doing it for no money, and we were just doing it because it was like, yo, we love this shit.
You love it.
And you know, when we got older, then it was like, okay, this is something, you know, like, I mean, but for me, it was ever since I was like 14 and 15, I wanted to be a rapper,
Okay.
an MC,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but when I got older and then like, after realizing like, wait a minute, in order to get paid for this shit, you gotta have
Your paperwork
your
together.
paperwork in order, man, so that's key.
But I tell a lot of artists, don't knock yourself if you didn't get your paperwork done. It's something you had. Something you
gotta
had to
work on.
learn. You had to learn because look at everybody. De La, they went through stuff with the label because during that time when we were putting records out back when you was doing your thing, it wasn't no streams. It wasn't this. It wasn't no getting your music on advertisement. There's so many different avenues you could get your music on. All you did was saw that, I don't know, $20,000, you 18, 19, 17 years old, $20,000 check right there. First thing you go do is get it, go buy you a Jetta. Remember the Jettas?
Yeah.
Whatever car hot, you're going to get that, get you some jewels.
He said Jetta, wow.
And I'm telling you,
that was,
flaunt it.
back then, that was the mentality though.
And flaunt it.
Yeah.
And do your little shows, do
You got
what
your
you
gold
do.
chain.
You good.
Jeep Suzuki still.
Suzuki.
The Jeep Suzuki, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And then when people start thinking about the money, when the Act start coming out, Acuras a nice expensive car.
Acura Legends?
Yes.
Yes.
So they said, hold on, let me see how I could really make money doing this rap thing. Instead of getting my money, going back to my boys on the corner, chop it up with them. Nah, I could take this money and buy that real estate over there. Do I have to take this money? My boys are my boys, but now, like you said, you gotta evolve. You gotta say, yo, I can't do this no more with y'all. I got family. I need to keep this rap money, my gift, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had to break off. Now, some of your boys might look at you. Some in the clique might say, well, I got some money. How can I get with you to get that crib?
Well, yeah, but that's what they did.
But
back
I can't say,
then.
nah, man, I'm chilling. I'm staying right on the block. Is all I know. That's all you want to know.
Yeah, it's right, exactly. But some dudes, like you said, they were the dudes that they was like, yo, man, you ain't gotta do that. Like if you was a real friend, you like, look, man, look, you
Not
ain't,
homeboy, my friend.
right?
My
You know,
friend.
you ain't gotta do that no more. Look, man, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna put you. You know, like I mean, that's you know. But I mean, we could go into because the black folks been shicing folks forever. Like I mean, we could go, but a lot of people was into some things. I don't know if we don't know the backstory,
Right.
so we don't know.
I know the front story. About what that's exactly what they come back and say. Then that man, then when you start making outside money, real estate or whatever you did with your money, oh now he think he all that. First he was
Word.
cool, he was just all that level making little rap songs. This man just bought some property, and I think that property gonna make him money forever.
Yeah,
That when that homeboy who's in the clique, you was in, he got a little dough put away because he wanted people who looked at the future. He didn't know the future, but he had an idea it might be a future for me. That's when I'm gonna come to you, yo man, how can I invest in you, or we could start a label, or we could do something. I got some money, man. I'm getting tired. I just got shot at last night. So I'm thinking kind of done with this.
I'm sure you had a lot of that happen. I'm
kind of done with
this.
Recall,
I can recall a couple of labels, they pretty much got started like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or there was some dope boys. And it was like, I ain't gonna say no names.
Right. Nah. They know this. They know these pictures.
But
they know
it's names. It's people I know for a fact. It's dudes that was doing their thing, but they decided, you know what, man, I'm gonna wash this money up. I got this dope artist. Let me put it.
Let's
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that some of the hatred, let me not say hatred, some of the issues with some of these, and I'll be right off the bat when I name artists like 50 or Diddy and stuff like that. Some of the negative interests could be jealousy. Just people like, why he just stick with the music? Why did he have to go buy real estate? Why Jay-Z have to go get a
I know what you're saying.
Stuff like that.
Hey man, it's so much other stuff out there. What you were saying that we can control,
Right?
Because so much is taken from us. Back in the day, liquor. Then we used to do moonshine. Your uncle and some moonshine. Took that from them when you threw the taxes on it. Now you up there in a situation where you can control this with legal money. Because they was going to backtrack how he got all that. You had to work for it. You got to know when to stop. And let's do something else. I mean, stop. Everybody got to pass.
Hey, because realistically, anybody that knows American history knows that everything in America was started off of some illegal shit.
Right? Everything.
Bootlegging, you know what I'm saying? NASCAR was started off of bootlegging.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The mugs, they you know what I'm saying? They soup they shit up. They was like, look, we got to run this liquor. We got to be able to outrun the police. So they soup they shit up. And then they decided, well, shit, we might well race each other for money.
Might as well.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So everything gotta listen. But you're right. It's that. But that's their way.
Because man, back in New York, going back to New York, on New York Boulevard, the Conduit. There's a place called the Conduit, right? I used to ride my Elite there. At night, they used to race. Black people, Mexican, all used to race each other. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just saying that. Say you're a good car racer. This is illegal racing.
Right.
I come to you, hey, let's get us our own car, put a name on it, and race with the other people, the real racetrack. Get endorsements to take it to the next level. That was somebody who got money. So you win all these races. These races are man, we had to stop the cars at the light so they won't come through the light because we're racing up. We do this legally, and man, you had the right equipment. We're racing on our own cars. Man, I get with you sponsor. Well, you know what sponsors were, but you put up money for me. We go around the world doing this.
But they used to do that. Like I'm gonna give you a prime example. Growing up on the Eastern Shore, my uncle personally, he used to have a Mustang with a 427 in the floor. I mean, he was blowing them dudes from other counties out the water for money.
Out of counties.
But, you know what they'll do? They'll start something and then they'll come, like you said, they'll come take it from them.
Once
Stop
they
you from racing.
Once they see the dollar signs at the end of it, they'll take it.
Because you know undercover policemen out there. Say, these cats, I see these cats hit my bag of money. Let's go out here and stop this.
I mean, that falls into everything. Even stuff that's still legal right now. It's like, drug trade. They know. I mean, you can't tell me all these cops out here don't know just about 90% of every dealer on the street.
They do.
They know 90%. When they look at you, they know that, I know how much you sold to Big Earl the other day. They know that.
They know
but they're not worried about you until you start making a certain amount of money.
That's disrespecting them. They feel they're getting disrespected.
Right.
They shut you down.
And I think it's the same way with music. I mean, I love the way you connected these two.
It is. You know what I'm saying? Because 50, I love P. Diddy too. I watch him. He was a dancer.
Right.
For Nessus and Quince.
Who, Diddy?
Diddy or Frat. There's two girls, some Frat. I feel it.
Freaking Frat.
Yeah, he's a dancer. One of those two. And then he just started meeting people. All it is, you meet the people. You're meeting people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he got the chance to go to Howard. Because that's when he first came out with the Biggie album, all the album stuff. He had the hit squad, right? That's everybody who met through his college years, who was nice. And that's how they got blew up. Then as Puffy got big, he started bringing more people in. He started meeting more people. And things just happened.
They turned Puffy a new asshole.
You know why? Because he's jealous. Puffy, Jay-Z, 50, what's the other people on the other side of the world?
Dre.
Who?
Dr.
Dre. Eminem, T.I. Listen now, these cats who run the music industry, sort of. Not too many things go past them. You know what I'm saying? You got your Jimmy Iovine's, them, right. Even though they the top.
Right.
But that's street level to them. Jay-Z and all them, they know what's going on the street through them. And you know Jay-Z Puffy put money to be in with them.
Right.
So they won't harm them. But when you start shaking up the corporate world and the big ones who doing the same stuff you're doing, their names might come up, they're going to get rid of you. They're going to stop your money some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how, but they stop the money because the parties, those corporate parties, internet parties and whatnot, industrial parties, they're crazy, yo. You see a lot of people
it's just like the drug, like you said, it's like, dude, he's making money, and then you got other dudes that say, man, I don't care if you sell a nickel bag, I want 5 cents off that nickel bag.
That's craziness, but they want it.
They want it.
Now, 5% might sound pity to us, but 5% to what? 50 mil?
Yeah. And that's how they get dudes, man. You know, and then those words, those contracts, you got to look out. Like, I know you know about them words. What is it, perpetuity?
What, man, words?
Those words, you got to watch certain words in your contract.
And way they word it. They might word it one way, then the next line might be worded another way, so they try and get you either way. So that's when your lawyer comes in, and we're going to take this whole 2 lines out.
Yeah.
And let's make it 50-50 some type of way. You got to do it like that. But you don't know, because this word is so crazy. You saying the same thing. Like, you might say something one way. I might say the same thing you said another way, but it sounds good my way. But we're all going to get you. Same thing.
So let me ask you a question. As someone in management, because you're artist management, what separates you? I mean, you seem like, to me, you know, I've known of you for years, but just me.
Really? That's cool.
You seem like, to me, a fair person.
I gotta be fair. You won't get no blessings if you don't.
And I like your attitude.
You know what I'm saying? But me and Garnett was talking about this. Now, you know, Garnett's one of my first artists who is doing something.
Which, by the way, I need to get him on my show.
No problem, man. I got you.
See, I plug shit while I'm on it.
You got you.
That's how you got to do it.
Now, being in management,
right,
with your first artist, it's a different type bond. Right. Just like the way Russell had the bond with Curtis Below.
Right.
They was friends.
Right.
Let's do something. Got their little crew in there who could make beats. This man named Billy Will, he wrote most of the Curtis Below songs, but they was all in a little clique together. You see what I'm saying? So when you get your first artist, I feel,
right, you
both are learning together.
Right.
So the trust issue is way beyond.
Yeah, you got to have that solid relationship.
You got to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree, because I'm saying this from me and shout out to Bully Boy. You know what I'm saying? My producer.
He nice too, man. What's up, yo?
And pretty much the brains behind him.
You can't say Bully Boy without saying.
I can't say it right now. All right, I said, we get it. You know what I'm saying?
Cat nice, yo.
You know, that was one of the most important things. I think we established a relationship,
a friendship, a bond.
Yeah.
Now, y'all not gonna always agree, and I think a lot of artists need to realize that you're not gonna always agree. You're a businessman. You're running a business. You're not gonna always have the same mindset as your artist.
Right.
But y'all are both looking to get to the same end result.
Right.
Y'all just might take different paths to get there.
That's all it is.
Right.
That's all it is. It doesn't mean you're trying to fuck him over. It doesn't mean he's trying to half-ass his job.
It's whoever.
It's just,
hey, look, man, if you make it, come back and get me.
Right.
Yeah.
I've said many a time.
Come back and get me.
It's a whole lot easier to pull somebody up after you're already up there than to carry somebody up the ladder on your shoulder.
I give you a case in point.
It's a whole lot easier.
It is.
I give you a case in point. Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince got his show and all that. Next thing you know, Jazzy was on there.
Came on there a couple of times.
Times. But I mean, he always gonna eat off that.
But you know something though? That when when your boy makes it, he got you. He got you. But sometimes you gotta step back and let him do his thing.
Right.
Exactly.
And look what thing he did, Will Smith.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he
took off.
Yeah, he had to.
You know, and he'll stay back, did his little DJ thing. That's my boy. He gonna look out for me. We made
Lawrence
it together.
Goodman sold him to, or was it because Lawrence Goodman had him first. See, Lawrence Goodman had all them dudes, Steady B, Hilltop. He had all them. But I think Jive. They stepped to Lawrence Goodman, and he sold Fresh Prince to them, and I think that's when they re-recorded. I want to say because they recorded their album on RCA Jive.
But you know something though?
I mean Jive RCA.
I don't mean to cut you off, but a lot of people in New York, when you said parents don't understand stuff like that, it was a cool song to catch in New York, right? But I forgot which DJ in New York. Fresh Prince came on there and did a freestyle live. When I heard that, yo, I'm serious. I heard that, that cat nice. It wasn't cursing.
I'm a firm believer they don't give Will Smith enough credit.
Will Smith is I've seen Will Smith perform live. Will Smith is a lyricist. I put it like this: you can underrate him if you want to,
right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's one of the ones that you'd be like, oh shit.
How you put that together?
Yeah.
Man, he's nice. When I heard them live in New York, I was what hoop DJ. I was a young boy.
He's the DJ. I'm rap. Because remember he did that. He rocked the Apollo. They were some Philly cats in New York.
I think I did. See
and
that.
When they did that, they rocked the Apollo. Philly brothers. I don't want to say the N word.
I know what you're saying. I know. I remember that people say, yo, that cat can nice. Then Steady B came. He was working KRS-One.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened. Why he cooked out like that? I don't know what happened. Steady B was on. He was on the rise, yo. He was getting ready to blow up.
Steady B was one of the most like.
He was straight street cat.
Producers. Nah, man, he wasn't. I don't know what was going on with his contracts and stuff, man. But him and Cool C, man, you know, they decided they wanted to rob a bank. And
how you decide that, yo?
You know, money, poverty.
No, how do you just wake up and say, let's rob a bank?
Yeah, what y'all doing Tuesday? Yeah, I don't get that.
You know,
well, you know Philly, man. I ain't, you know Philly got a long roster. They known to be.
How do you have a video on Video Soul or whatever the show is? And then the next day,
I don't know. That bugged me out too.
First of all, they ain't gonna know
bad
you.
Contract.
I just heard you the other day.
Well,
you know?
Like KRS-One said, he said he was sitting outside and they was playing his songs. Yo, do you hear this? The bridge is over in the South Bronx, and he's homeless. You know, at the time he was homeless. I don't think they got money until after they re-recorded their album, because the first one they did, Criminal Minded, on that label, they didn't get no money.
Nah, they didn't get no money. I found that out too, man. And everybody bought it. But that album, glad you bought that up. That album got bootlegged. A lot.
Yeah, it did.
Because they was on a little baby label, like a little homeboy type label. Then it got picked up by, I can't remember. Then it got picked up. They got picked up, yeah.
No, Jive, they was on Jive too.
No, when it first came out. First came out.
Okay.
We undercover. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah, it was on a little baby label, like Around the Way label.
Yeah, it was two dudes from the hood.
Yep. And then Jive picked it up.
Yeah.
Picked it up. And then after it went, Jive picked it up Jive picked it up then for a while. Then it really started getting nationwide, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they ain't make no loot like that. That's
look,
crazy.
Man, this has been a dope show, bro.
Yo,
but we coming to that hour.
Okay.
Right?
We could talk all day about this.
Yeah, we could talk about this all day, but it's been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. We got Kevin Green of Greenhouse Entertainment on the show.
Yes, sir.
On Barz Block. You know what I'm saying? Give him a round of applause if you would, please.
Thank y'all. I'm clapping for myself.
It's a pleasure having you on, man.
Man, it's crazy, man. I enjoyed myself.
I did too.
I enjoyed
Just talking about my favorite thing to do.
But look, we're gonna bring
let everybody know how to get in touch with you.
Yes,
man. This is easy, man. I'm old school. Hit me on Facebook. It's not that serious right now. Hit me on Facebook for real. And then, but you know when
Kevin
it's serious,
Green.
Go to my Facebook page. You see me and my daughter. And go on my page. You'll see everybody who I talk to for real. Like some people say, I know this person. Nah, everybody who on my page, basically, I say 93%. I rock with them.
Word.
I
we
rock
appreciate
with
that, man. We rock with you. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate you, man. And look forward to.
Getting Garnett on here.
Yeah, definitely.
And when he comes, I'm gonna see if we want to do something live. Would that be cool with you?
All right. Well, again, boosting my own shit on this show. I show lunchtime on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Like I said, we've been trying for a minute to get you on that. But it's we do an early show, we do an afternoon show. So a lot of people, they got 9 to 5, so they can't always make it. But when we do have artists, we like to have them in here. We sit and talk to them, and then we have a little performance area right there that'll perform.
He loves to perform.
If Gary comes up, we would love to have him come on.
All right, we make it happen soon.
All right, that's that. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk after this. I got something special for you.
All right, cool. Can I say something though?
Yeah, you can say as much as you want.
All right.
I mean, well, there's no show after this, so you
I
go
can keep talking.
Oh,
yeah.
we good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Well,
I was trying to give you that message. Yeah, we ain't got no show
All right,
after this. Go
cool.
ahead.
We're gonna do that
good
for you.
then.
We got
Well,
something
rock
coming
on.
up. We got something coming up. A video. My man Garnett, we linked up with a gentleman named Tyrone Corbett, and Garnett's gonna do something a little bit out the box. We're gonna have a video behind it, so that's gonna be hot. And we're working with my man Major, Travis Major. We're working on some tracks with him for the new year. That's gonna be right away, so that's gonna be hot. We got a lot of stuff we're gonna start just branching off doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you got some music, we rock with you too. So just try and bring everybody, when we come through the door, when the door open up, everybody can come through and you still branch, do your thing. Or we can get together, give our management company, and we can work like that too. And you can still work out your management company. You know how it go. All we gotta do is get the paperwork done, sign the lines, make sure it's plain and simple. And let's rock.
Word.
It ain't hard. It ain't hard. For real. Because I feel if you do people right, they will come back.
Right.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I'm
that's the key, man, and that's another thing too, man. Like, you can't expect good things to come to you, man. Shicing people, like, I mean, honestly, you know, like a lot of stuff, like we talked about earlier. You know, and I ain't trying to throw no shade on none of these people, but you know, like Diddy, some of the stuff Diddy did was you know, might have been a little questionable. Right. So some things may come back on you. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So it was some things, you know, that were, you know, but
he got money now.
He got money
the
now.
whole thing. They come and get that.
Right.
Like I said,
but you gotta do people right when you got money, man.
You do.
I've said this many a times, as far as, especially when we talk about Diddy, and I'm not talking about all the new stuff that's coming up, for whatever reason is coming up. I know that they're making a cutoff for you filing sexual assault charges. Like this Friday is like the cutoff. So that's why you see a lot of people like Cuba Gooding Jr. got a charge put him on last week.
Yeah.
50, you know.
Another
50
one?
got a charge.
Because this would be his second one then.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people in that New York area.
Oh, they trying to get money.
Yeah, they had their cutoff is this Friday. So
trying
they
to get
have
money.
to do it.
You
So
said a lot in the New York area.
Yeah. It's the New York area that they have a cutoff for claiming sexual assault.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
They gotta get them all in.
They gotta get them all in by this Friday or something like that.
So hold up.
Yeah.
So they got a secret list of all people who might have done something in their lifetime in New York, and we're coming after them.
What it is they're telling everybody out there, and this is basically me regurgitating something I've heard as far as on the news. I don't know the exact thing, but they've let everybody know.
They got statute of limitations.
Yeah, it's the statute of limitation on all these assault charges ends Friday.
The only one that don't have one is murder.
Yeah, they end Friday. They're not talking about. They talking about years. It's from this point on, you're not gonna be able to come up with it. Yeah, so everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Like I said, that's why all this stuff is happening right now. Because Diddy, other than the KC Cass, whatever her name is, there's like 2 more charges hit him. 50 had a charge hit him. Cuba Gooding had a charge hit him. And it's not just the brothers. I can't remember. It was a couple of white people had some charges hit them in the New York area. I mean, this is the New York. This is just for New York courts.
Got you. I'm saying now.
But anyway, I was saying earlier that I'm a firm believer that, again, especially when you talk about Diddy, you cannot. Diddy's a businessman. If you heard that Diddy been screwing over his artists. Get your lawyer to read the contract. Like if the first 2 people he got them. That's fine.
That's fine.
You can't do nothing about that.
Okay.
But if you like the 3rd person and you've already heard,
go get your lawyer. Go get your lawyer.
Diddy done already screwed over somebody. Don't sign it. But it's real easy to get a brother that's been, living in the streets or whatever, throw a $100,000 contract in your face, or $100,000 bonus in your face, even though they got to pay that back. $100,000 bonus in your face, and they could be quick to sign it.
Yeah.
I think we as a people, we got to realize, slow down. Read this shit. Don't, and not everything that's glitter is gold. Read it. Make sure that you're not signing your life away. Make sure you're not signing your life away.
And knowing certain things like, whoever pays for the studio session, they own the masters.
They own it.
So make sure, you're paying for your studio session. Or you had that worked out in your contract. Like, look, you know, if you know, whatever you do, but make sure you know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
That whole electric.
Protect your music.
Yeah.
Correct. And if you know that person own your masters, try your best to put some money in your studio time. So he might own 92%, you own the other percentage, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And keep it moving like that. Then you do your contract. Well, when I make my first sales, I won't go back and get my I won't put that on my masters. Like you put money on other stuff. So I put money to certain things and things that you can afford. That when you coming up as an artist, you meet people, meaning that you might meet you.
Right.
You do videos.
Right.
Okay, I want him on my team.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. Then you get your budget. Be truthful to everybody. Look, I owe this man this much money. But right when I get my check, you show him paper, however you do it, I'm going to give you this much money.
James Brown.
And then I'm going to blow you up. Now your name is out there because you do
Right.
videos on the low you do videos for me for $300. Now we got a budget. You see what I'm saying? We could put something else out better, got your name out there, get your better equipment. You've been crying to me all week. Yo, man, I want to get this from the pawn shop, man. My shit be dope.
Right.
Okay, let's work on getting that for you.
Well,
I got a contract now.
And that's what we talked about before. That's going back to people. You got to have people, man, that understand
The right
and
people.
think the right people. Because you know how most dudes is, man, you know, they see you and they all they can see you is getting money.
That's all they
and
see.
That's all they see.
I'm just like you, still grinding for real,
Right.
but
I'm trying to make more money so I can look. You know
and
what
that's
I'm saying?
exactly.
But it's like people always got, give me, got you, what you know. It's like, you know, and people don't understand that, man. Building something,
building
you know,
relationships,
building relationships,
good relationships.
and it might not even be. You know, people don't understand the sweat, blood, and tears behind. They don't know how many years you done put in and what
Right.
you've been
What
doing
you've been through, I
to
know.
get to this point. And then all of a sudden they come and they feel like I'm entitled to half of. Nah, we're gonna, you know. So like you said, work that shit out in your contracts.
Work it out, and try whatever label. Right now, you can work. You go to a label, small label, whatever it may be, or be a big label, and they that much confident in you. You can work a deal where I own this, I own that. So it'd be MCA / Greenhouse.
Right.
That what you see at the bottom of the stuff. People
Yeah.
they invested something in there to get you out there, and the label's legit and really want to help you. Okay.
Because
You
they're
know
going to
what
make their
I'm
money.
saying? They're gonna make their money anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can have, but they're good-hearted people, just
Yeah.
decent people.
They're gonna plug you somewhere, and
Thank
even
you.
it's on the publishing somewhere.
They got something for you, so
yeah.
you know you remember that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they know if they're on the right mind wave, they would say, well, if I help Kevin, he gonna bring once he make it, I get him out there.
Yeah.
He gonna say, yo, let me take you to my man. I trust him. Like this station, yo, let me talk to my man Greg. So I'll get you up there. I see you coming up. So you can't put everybody on what you're doing because some people just ain't ready.
Right.
They ain't ready. They're like, somebody might come here to this, he a rapper, or whatever. Anybody, he come here with 10 cats. Why you come with 10 cats for? You know what I'm saying? It's come with you, your boy, whoever, or you and your girl, whoever, right there.
Well, because it's always the illusion of. You
Now
know,
we
like
go to the club.
You go 10 deep.
You might 10 deep. We don't know where it might pop off. But you really need 10. You get you three strong soldiers, whatever, who a little loony,
Yeah.
you good. You know what I'm saying? They're going to say, why they looking at you like, man, I don't know.
Hey, call in 804-215-1555. You want to chop it up with us, you know what I'm saying? We in here with my man Kevin Green from Greenhouse
Yes,
Entertainment
yes.
on Barz Block, you know what I'm saying? And we just chopping up with G Money and myself. So give us a call, 215-1555, area code 804. We just chopping it up.
Word. That's what's up, man.
Let's get some music for a
Word.
second.
We got let's go
Alright.
into this Cold Crush, you know what I'm saying? The Weekend. I know y'all know nothing about this. Yeah, I didn't know, man. I thought it was a show. That's why.
No, I was trying to get your attention. Like we ain't got nothing else going, so if you want to go a little extra over,
Okay.
yeah, that's fine. You know,
Yeah.
it's not because I mean, just to make sure I want to make sure that Kevin get everything out that he need to get out.
Yeah, that's why I was letting
Yeah.
you talk. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm
you-
good. I mean, I'm good, man. Whatever you ask me,
Yeah.
it's rapping. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no problem at all. For real.
I appreciate you coming on, man.
Man, I'm enjoying myself, man. I'm
Alright.
enjoying myself.
I do have one thing to ask you to do.
What's that?
Stop popping those Tic Tacs right before you talk.
Okay, all right.
Because one time you was talking and y'all damn near choked yourself trying to talk.
He's an old guy. That pet man. Remember when these first came out?
Yeah.
The Tic Tacs right here?
Yeah.
That was the hottest thing we knew.
Yep.
growing up, then gave us flavors. Oh,
man. Orange
Tic Tacs. Yeah.
Back in the day, man.
Yep.
You know, we seen a lot of things come up and blow up.
Yep.
And blow up.
But yeah, bro, we do here. Like I said, our shows are doing the 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
We have guests that come on, and every now and then we obviously do musical guests. So we'll have the guests come on, we'll interview them, and then we'll give them a portion of the show to do live. So they can either freestyle at the mic, or they can get up there in front of the stage, somewhat stage, and perform.
But can we do it on a Saturday and pre-record it? Like today would have been a good day. I'm just using me for example. You see what I'm saying?
Like I said, I'll try to work it out. It's hard because we have, because it's a live show.
Oh, y'all two different shows.
Yeah, this 2 different shows.
Oh.
Yeah, his show. This is Barz block. My show is lunchtime. That was the first show we talked about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me talk to him and see.
Yeah, talk to him.
He gotta be at 12.
Yeah, we can do. We got 2 spots for our guests. We got, you can either come here from 10:30 to 12, or from 12:30 to 2.
Okay, you probably try to do a half a day or do something crazy like that.
Yeah, so like I said, work with it. Figure out something. But like off air, I want to tell you something. So I don't want to do it right now because we got live feed. But yeah, if we can work out something,
we can work it.
That definitely will work for me.
We could work, man. Everything, let's make it happen so everybody elevate the same.
Matter of fact, hold on one second. You got your is your live still on?
No, I'll turn it off.
All right, let me read this real quick.